It may not surprise a lot of you, but the Northern Hemisphere is experiencing its hottest summer on record. Figures released today showed last month was the hottest August ever recorded.
Earth just had its hottest 3-month period on record, with unprecedented sea surface temperatures and much extreme weather.
The UN's World Meteorological Organization says August was about 1.5 degrees warmer than pre-industrial averages. That's past the threshold set by the Paris Climate Change Accord. August was only surpassed by July, which set the record for the hottest month ever. June broke records as well. So far, September temperatures are well above normal, as people living in large parts of Ontario and Quebec can well attest. You're looking live at Toronto and Montreal, where temperatures are in the low 30s, with the humidex making it feel even hotter. The two cities are among the many areas in both provinces under Environment Canada heat warnings. CBC News science and climate specialist Darius Madavi joins us live in Vancouver with more. So Darius, what stands out about these new heat records?
It's really the fact that this is the second month in a row where we've seen just heat records being smashed left and right. So the last time we saw the global heat record broken was back in 2016, at least until July 2023, which is now the hottest month on record. And now August 2023 is the second hottest month on record. As you said, the second month in a row where we've seen us pass that 1.5 degrees Celsius of warming that was set out by the Paris Accord. So I do want to emphasize that that doesn't mean we've broken that sort of threshold, because it requires sort of several years of consistently breaking that 1.5 mark, but we're not in a great place. So if we take a look at this first graph, you can see just how big of a jump this has been compared to past Augusts. You can see that we have just a much higher anomaly of temperatures than we have even in past hot years like 2016. Then if we take a look at the entire summer, you can see that we've also seen a massive jump. So we're looking at the Northern Hemisphere summer here, June, July, and August, and you can see that we've had a really incredible increase in 2023. You can see that the second highest there is 2019 and the third highest is 2016. We've just been seeing these temperatures really grow incredibly rapidly. And the last thing I want to highlight is the daily sea surface temperature. We are still at just record-breaking high sea surface temperatures. We have been for months now. We haven't seen a day go below the previous record from 2016 in quite a long time. So we're in a quite a precarious situation, especially when you look at other things like Antarctic sea ice extent. It's just, we're sitting in what's clearly a really defining moment in terms of seeing exactly what climate change is doing across the planet.
So we've been seeing records topple like never before this year, and next year is expected to be even worse. CBC has a new tool to help people visualize those changes. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, this tool is really incredible too. The Data Interactives team here does really great work. So they had the climate dashboard before, which we've looked at. Now let's take a look at this new tool. So you can find it online if you go to cbc.ca/climate-stripes. And you can see here, this is the average daily temperature over the last 100 years or so. And you can see, you can set your own personal birth date, you can pick your own city, your location, and what emissions sort of projection you want to look at, and it'll show you over the next sort of until 2100 what those temperatures are expected to do. And generally, the further north city you choose, the more intense that warming is going to be. You can see here those stripes at the bottom, absolutely purple. That means just an incredible degree of warming, well above the 1.5, 2 degree, even 3 degrees of warming that we are expecting sort of more globally. And so you can compare your generation and the warming that you are experiencing to other generations based on when you're born, sort of what city you're in. And it's just a really great visualization to grasp the magnitude of what we're facing.